Welcome to our corporate accounting class. In today's session, I am going to teach about how to solve the problem in holding company accounts. This is a simple problem. Only one simple adjustment is given, right? So let us go to that problem. The balance sheet is given. That is, various informations of assets and liabilities are available in the question, and the adjustment that says that the company acquired the S Limited, right, as a fully owned subsidiary company. All the shares are contributed by the holding company. So you please underline that point. First, second line, right? So it is fully owned, acquired all the shares on 1/1/2018, right? So the period of the accounting period is 17 April to 31st of March 2018. This is the period, and we have to take that the reserve given is 1/4/2017. The amount of 40,000 is given in the question, and the profit surplus is also given as on 1/4/2017, right? That is given in the question, and in the bottom of the problem, 6,000 rupees on 1/4/2017, right? This is 6,000 rupees. So you should keep in mind what the amount of a profit and reserves given before acquiring the share, and what the amount of profit and reserve given after acquiring the share. Before acquiring the share is pre-acquisition profits. Okay, though it is that includes a reserve, that one is called as pre-acquisition profit, that is capital profit. And after acquiring the share, the amount of a reserve and the profit is named as post acquisition profit. This is called revenue profit. Okay, so in this case we are given with the reserve on 1/4/2017 40,000, and in adjustment 1/4/2017 surplus is 6,000. Total amount of a surplus given in the question is 30,000. That 30,000 including this 6,000 also, right? So of that 30, this includes 6,000. So balance of profit is 24,000. So what we have to do, the 6,000 it was available on 1/4/2017, clearly given. What the amount of profit earned after 1/4/17 is 24,000. That amount of 24,000 should be apportioned as 3 months and 9 months. Why? Because company acquired a subsidiary company as a fully owned subsidiary company on 1/1/2018. So 1/1/1/2/1/3, right? 3 months, January, February, March. These 3 months we have to consider as post acquisition period, that is revenue period, revenue profit. Okay, so total 24,000 should be apportioned between revenue profit and capital profit. Capital profit is prior to acquiring the subsidiary company. So 24,000 into 9. Why 9 months? Because 3 months is considered as the post acquisition period. Obviously 9 months is considered as pre-acquisition period. So 24,000 into 9/12. Now the total amount of capital profit is 64,000. That we have to take. In this, one additional information you should note. This is fully owned subsidiary company, right? So no need to calculate. We cannot calculate the minority interest. If the subsidiary acquired and there some part of shares are contributed by outsider, then we have to calculate share of capital profit, share of capital profit by holding company, share of capital profit by minority. Okay, these two things you should keep in mind for all the problems. Okay, so the total amount of a capital profit is 64,000. Then revenue profit. How to take the revenue profit? Total profit given in the surplus. Total profit given in the question is 30,000. Of that 36,000 is considered as a revenue. So, sorry, 6,000 is considered as a capital. So, balance amount is 24,000. That amount is should be apportioned for the revenue period. Okay. So, as per that calculation, that amount comes to 6,000. Right. So, please understand clearly. Total amount of profit given in the question in the balance sheet is 30. Of that 6,000 is for the first period 24. Right. It is given in the adjustment 24. That 24 is apportioned between 3 months and 9 months. 9 months already considered. So, balance 3 months we have to take it here. That 6,000 is the amount of calculation of revenue profit. This is another important point. Third important point, we have to calculation of cost of control goodwill. Okay, that amount of investment, how to take that? Already I gave you the format. Amount of investment is 5 lakhs. It is given in the question in adjustments. Okay, minus paid up value of share. It is given as the capital of subsidiary. Okay, so the paid up value of the share is 3 lakh rupees. It is given in the question, that is capital of subsidiary company. Okay, so 5 lakh is the investment. Paid up value of share is 3 lakh rupees, should be deducted. And share of a capital profit, already we calculated 64,000. So the final figure that comes to the amount of goodwill is supposed to be 1,36,000. Whereas if that amount is negative, then we have to take that amount as the capital reserve, should be in liability side. Whereas in this case 5 lakh minus 3 lakh 64,000, so we are getting 1,36,000, that is goodwill. Then next part is, we cannot calculate the minority because entire shares are contributed by the holding, so no minority. Then we have to take balance sheet. This balance sheet, this is the consolidated balance sheet. Consolidated means what? All the informations of holding and subsidiary should be mentioned in this balance sheet. All figures should be mentioned in this. Okay, share capital of H Limited 8 lakh rupees. S Limited should not be considered. Why? Because no S Limited share capital. Why? Because paid up value 3 lakh rupees is adjusted against goodwill. So we cannot take that one. Then reserves and surplus. Amount of reserve for H Limited is 2 lakh 10. Surplus of H Limited is 50,000. And for S Limited, that amount of profit is apportioned as capital and revenue. Amount of capital is 64,000. It was already taken for the computation of goodwill. Then amount of 6,000, now we have to take that share of revenue profit 6,000. So 2,66,000 is reserves and surplus. Once again I am telling you, for H Limited total reserve and the profit we are taking 260, and for profit only the capital profit already considered, so balance is revenue profit, that should be taken as 6,000 along in the new balance sheet. Then current liabilities, existing creditors, bills payable given for H Limited and S Limited, that we have to take it here for both the things. Then now we calculated the goodwill 1,36,000. That amount we have to take in the asset side. Land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fittings, stock, debtors, bank balances, all these things, no subsequent adjustments are given, no further adjustments given in the question. So straight away we can take all these assets, okay, for H Limited and S Limited are considered in the new balance sheet, that is the consolidated balance sheet. If you total this balance sheet item of assets and the liabilities, your balance sheet is supposed to be tallied. This is called consolidated balance sheet for both holding and subsidiary. Okay, so this is important problem, though the procedure for solving the problem might be easy, but this is the qualified one for essay type question, full-fledged problem.